Yes. Welcome, Divine Family. Hello. Welcome, all of our family around the world. Hi, Andrea. Hello. The beautiful Tiana and Kevin. Welcome to this beautiful divine space. We're going streaming worldwide, so I'm really excited for everyone to be here. Everyone should be able to connect worldwide together here. Setting it up. I think right now we have eight Facebook groups, Facebook and YouTube, so you guys can all connect here in the chat. And we're still upgrading it, so we'll figure out how everyone can see each other very soon. So this is about all of us coming together in unity consciousness, integrating and activating new codes, new light codes, diamond light codes with the Christos Sophia. We're going to be bringing through the Christos Sophia consciousness, Christos Sophia raw consciousness, and also Christos Sophia twin ray consciousness. Yeah. Solar Christos Sophia, Aurora Sun's consciousness too. So there's a lot coming through today. Please grab your crystals. Grab crystals and Andaras because everyone knows that this is an Andara activation, the monatomic master crystals. So this is all created and always will be transmitted from the beautiful Andaras. Everything that they bring through diamond light, key codes, photonic light, all different types of beautiful universal consciousness, cosmic consciousness, galaxy consciousness too. Photonic light, source light transmitters. It's all activated through the transmissions of all the Andaras that we have in the house, all of our beautiful Andaras. Assist with the creation and sharing and contribution of all of our key codes, our activations, our live transmissions, our Ascension updates, anything and everything, templates, blueprints that comes through. So we're just going to bring this through today too. So you can connect with your Andaras, your crystals. You can set up a relaxing space for the transmission. I'm going to begin with the journey space transmission. We have so many beautiful councils coming through in all different templates of consciousness. And then I'm going to teach the second bundle. The second bundle creation that was gifted to me by the white buffalo calf woman, if I can talk, because the frequencies are so high. Okay. I am obviously a crystal Andara child. I'm going to say child right now because I'm still transitioning through my inner ascension schools. This one right here is the pink Christed Sophia Divine Phenomenon transmitter. And it has all the beautiful Christed Sophia diamond temples, the diamond temples of the Sophia, and then the lunar and the solar water temples. So plasma liquid light. There's so much coming through this transmission, but as soon as they came into the home, into the property, this is where we were downloaded with the transmissions and all of the frequency codes coming through, source light transmissions coming through. Source light transmissions coming through these beautiful divine beings. And we created very fast at a light speed. Everything is teleportation at light speed through Passageway. White Buffalo Calf Woman, 7 sacred bundles. Diamond Key Nova codes. And this is what we're transmitting for today. And each code is unique to its unique energetic signature. And it's also the Soulkeeper Rite. So this is going to be key code 2, and this is going to be sacred bundle, the second sacred bundle of the white buffalo calf woman. This rite is connected to keeping the soul bundle ritual. So I'm just going to bring it through and just open up just to see what new is coming through. I did research just a tiny bit of each bundle. I was told not to, just to kind of bring through something new with the Christos Sophia energy matrices. So this is what I'm going to do, and then I was able to do some research after I brought each key through, each key, each bundle, each passageway, each rite, and I wrote everything down, and now I'm actually researching with the Lakota ancestors all of the bundles, all of the ceremonies, the rituals, and also beautiful information about the Lakota ancestors. So I will put her right before we close. It's a beautiful transmission if you would like to listen to it, and it can just kind of fill you in on the beautiful stories. So I'm really excited about these transmissions. I'm going to just bring through a few Indara tones, beautiful rays that are coming through. This one is a beautiful mermaid, Christ the light transmitter, Christ consciousness activator. And this is all the Lemuria Mu in the New Atlantis transmissions. Hathar DNA, Hathar temples, crystalline temples of the Hathar. Yeah, Gesantruishantuishanakati. Gesantuishanti. So I'm going to activate the field and activate our sacred space with this beautiful tone right here. I absolutely love it. And then the sapphire. Our beautiful sapphire diamond light transmission is God consciousness, source consciousness transmission, and also galactic super consciousness transmission. This is all galactic DNA activations, sapphire diamond light, and also activates the throat chakra in your language of light. So this is going to transmit for you to bring through your language of light and to anchor in your higher light through the body. So these are all light body activators, and there's all different. They're all, I have like 50 or more around the house that are going to be connecting into the grids. So probably about 100, and there's a lot outside that are just transmitting these beautiful rainbow portals, crystalline diamond light into energy fields. And there's like massive vortexes in Bryce Canyon, and it's just massive and huge. And I wake up really early in the morning so I can see, and right before I go to bed, I can see all of their crystalline vortexes. They're beautiful crystalline plasma vortexes of diamond light and rainbow light. And I can see all the beings coming up and just kind of filling up with their beautiful cosmic rays of photonic source light. So it's magical. It's magical. They're set up all around the property. It's so beautiful. Gesantu Shanti. Purity, so you can use any Andara tones that are white tones, purity tones, purification, purity, cleansing, and activating flame codes. So flames of ascension and the solar flame, solar flares. So white tones. And that's actually what came through. Herkimer diamonds to open up lots of Herkimer diamonds, because it really is all Herkimer plasma. Herkimer plasma diamond fields, and then diamond plasma fields transmissions. Yes, welcome to our beautiful, beautiful space. Hello, divine sister. Gishantush nakasanti. Gesayana drifushanti nakata. Gesanti. Oh yeah, we're working with this one for sure. Gesantush nakati. Lemurian seed quartz. Lots of Lemurian seeds. And that's working with each key, bringing the keys in. However you're going to anchor it. First, First, we activate it to activate our light and anchor in higher light and upgrade, cleanse, clear, purify our body. And then we're able to activate and run these keys through property, land, sacred sites, and also anyone that we're aligned to that will need assistance with these bundles. Ocean water. I saw Akhenaten and Nefertiti this morning. That was beautiful when I was sun gazing. They were coming through my sun portals, my Christ sun portals, and walking up to me. So that was really beautiful. And they're just like gold and beautiful, laughing at me, giggling, and we created together, I think, four new groups. And we're gonna go on Instagram too. So we're actually really excited. This is Moldavite, and this will assist you with opening up your channels. Um, and just place them in your hands, and you can sit up to receive the transmissions. Shanti. Just bring pure, clean water, bottled water, into the space. At the end of our ceremony, everyone will need a bowl. So if you want to, you can get up and go grab a bowl of water. This is our opal bowl. They're all crystalline opal bowls. It's so beautiful. Pure, clean water, sacred water, ocean water, rain water, moon water, solar water. Rivers, lakes, whatever you have. Lots of us keep water, and we do. Alchemists keep all kinds of water, and high alchemists, ones that work ceremonies, and rainwater. Okay, so you're just going to need probably just full, a little bit full to the top. And I will teach you to make the second bundle. This is for the Soulkeeper's Rite. This is the passageway in the morning and at night, to wipe your templates like a clean slate, and honoring your sacred passageways here on Mother Earth, honoring your soul, returning to the immortal soul. Lavender flower, and any type of roses or flowers, and charge them with your love, your heart, your love, your hands. All of you emanate light. So it's very simple. These are white fresh roses. Yeah. And then I'll teach you how to make it. We use bamboo towels, or organic bamboo towels. You can always email me if you want to know where to get them from. White towels for your hands and your feet every day. You can keep the bowl next to your bed. White candles, beautiful white candles, and silver. So the White Buffalo Calf Woman told me silver, and silver is going to be for the diamond light body and the silver light body. You can just charge it with your hands, essential oils. And that will be for cleansing and clearing our ceremony. White and silver. If you feel another frequency, it's beautiful the way that it is. So just kind of tune into your own practice. Yes. All right. We're going to go into the transmissions. Now, like everyone, just to relax, to connect into your heart center, we're going to open up a beautiful passageway of diamond light transmissions. Yeah, my nose is running. It is. It's definitely, I have a lot going on today. Shanti. Lots of upgrades coming through. Just set up a beautiful space, go into half lotus position, Indian style, or lotus position. And just connect to your crystals so we can activate the diamond light grids with the Christo Sophia consciousness. We're going to be connecting to the Aurora Councils, all of the galactic high councils of light, and the ascended masters, all of the ascended masters of ascension to come into this divine space, the Lakota ancestors, just to anchor into this beautiful space and to connect into our hearts. This is our sacred space, our evolutionary space of ascension. We're going to be activating the second key code of the Golden Diamond Stargate, keys of the White Buffalo Calf Woman, Sacred Seven Bundles, key code Rites of Passageway through Teleportation to higher timelines. Each Stargate code is going to be a teleportation to a higher timeline, a higher reality that is unlimited, with infinite possibilities, higher states of consciousness, elevation of consciousness, Christ consciousness, full embodiment of God consciousness, and connecting to the inner passageways of the God self. We're going to activate key code 2 is the Soulkeeper's Rite of Power. This will be a deep purification, deep cellular purification upgrade. Rewire, recoding, cleansing, and clearing with the diamond laser pink flame of ascension. The pink flame of ascension that we're going to run and to activate the key code to the field, which is transmitted in the descriptions, is the key Nova codes. And that is what she whispered into my ears. Is the second key is the key Nova codes. On Monday, we'll bring in the next transmission with our beautiful Daisy. And this is our beautiful sister of light. It's going to bring in transmissions. Our beautiful Daisy is going to bring some activations of resources so you can connect. I'd like for you just to breathe in and to breathe out and to connect into the higher heart chakra. We're going to activate key code as the Soul Keeper's Rite of Passageway, keeping the soul. This is the God consciousness key codes of the immortal system and connecting to our highest versions of us, connection to the Great Spirit, connected to the God Spirit. God consciousness, whatever resonates with you, source creator, creator self, the essence of the infinity solar being of light. Now I'd like for you just to breathe in and to connect into the higher heart chakra. And we're just going to bring these transmissions through. I'm going to ask for the white buffalo calf woman to come into 7 directions. And 7 directions of the universe, 7 directions of the inner earth, the middle worlds, and the higher worlds. Gisantu Shantina Kashantakati. 7 directions of Gaia, Mother Earth. 7 directions of the galaxy systems, infinite and infinity and beyond. Gisantina Shandra Santinaka. Gisantushna Kushna Kasantuno Kanandrifotinakati. Gisanti. I'm asking for the full embodiment and to open up the Christos Sophia consciousness, higher heart, and just transmit these frequencies through. The full embodiment of the Christos Sophia is a resonance frequency of the essence of everything we are connected to, which is the connection to all in oneness. It has many and 1,000 names, many names, thousands and millions of names throughout time and space. It's whatever connects to you. God consciousness, source consciousness, universal energy, universal consciousness, soul consciousness, oversoul consciousness. There is no right or wrong way in any passageways here, that everything is connected to the God Spirit integration. Everything and all is connected here in the space. We're going to call in the high councils of the Galactic Jedi Sisterhood and Brotherhood circle chambers to come into this beautiful space and to connect into our higher heart chakras. Connect in and to hold space into this divine field with your rainbow currents of love, and that's all of us. So that's all of us here. We're going to connect as brother and sister and to be able to connect into this beautiful space. If there's anything that you feel like you're holding on to, identities and aspects of self, old beliefs, old energy that you feel like is coming up in your body, white buffalo, calf woman, the holy woman is just asking for you just to hand it over. Hand it over to the highest version of you, to God consciousness, source consciousness, Christus, Sophia, or just hand it over to her now. We're going to start transmutation system with and making a deep connection and connecting to Mother Earth. We do float here in light, and we float here in the galactic heavens. We're going to connect to our Mother Heaven. This is connected within through the heart. The Mother Heaven is connected through the heart gate. All of her essence is connected to everything here in this space. If you look, we are just a speck. We are just a speck here on this planet. And we really are. We are a speck and all connecting together. But this small speck has an essence beyond and is a divine creator. And that we came here for a beautiful experience with Mother Earth, and we're going to open that up today. That is a part of our soul journey. Opening up the Stargate and activating this key code is the Soulkeeper's Rite of Passageway. Activating the second bundle. The sacred seven bundles is connected to a multidimensional transmission through rites of passageway of remembering. This is the remembering of the creation within, remembering of God consciousness, and remembering how to reconnect to the Mother Earth, Gaia heavens. The Mother Earth heavens. And to remember to connect to Mother Earth. We connect through frequency and energy and vibration. We're going to open up this passageway, that we are here to connect on a soul level to the soul spirit, the consciousness that connects to all, and opening up the gate systems, that we are connected, and to open up the field below our root chakra and activating the stargates within the galactic Novatera Earth core chakras, galactic Novatera Earth star chakra systems, and many chakra systems below the feet, and to be able to access everything that is available through the essence of this connection of God, and just bring those frequencies through, connecting to the heart chakra, opening up the heart gate, and activating the heart gate systems of the Mother Earth heavens within, and streaming that through, connecting to the lower chakras, and just feel that connecting to the heart centers. Connect it inward, and feel those currents running inward to amplify and to open up the Stargate system through your heart chakra. Gesantush nakuis antunoka kasanti, gishantaresa nakata, oso kasantush nakush nakasantuno kasanti, Gaia kananda kasantush nakonakati, desantush nakush nakananda de fokasanti, asantush nakushantina shokushantina kasantina kata, Gesantush nakushantina katina shofushna kushanti. Opening up this beautiful space, we're calling in the Divine Fathers and all of the fathers to come in on the essence of the universe, of Mother Earth, the inner worlds, the middle worlds, and the higher worlds, and to come into our heart center so we can remember our connection and our deep connection to the universe, our deep connection to Mother Earth, and to the heavens within inside of us. To show us now, and connecting to all of the fathers and the holy women. To show us where are we disconnected inside. Where is the soul disconnected? Where is our soul spirit disconnected? Where are we disconnected from the heavens, disconnected from Mother Earth? Are we disconnected? And the fathers are sending us a bear, a large brown bear, to show us Where is our disconnection? How can we reconnect and reconnect to Mother Earth within inside of us, the heaven realms, to connect to the universe, connecting to the essence of our soul. Gisantush no kush na kasantu kasanti. Gisantu kosantuno santino shafashanta kasanti. Gisantu shafashantina kishanakata. Thank you for our sacred gifts. We're going to start activating with the brown bear. The fathers are sending us an eagle and a white buffalo to show us and to connect through frequency, merging our consciousness together as one. Where is our soul spirit? Where is the spirit sick inside of our body? Gisantina Shanta. To show us where is the spirit sick, and to see this through vision and through vision. Gisantush Nakasanta. Where is the spirit sick in the physical body? And just open up and to connect. And just show us through vision and through cellular memory. What parts of the body are we purifying today? What is connected to our emotional body? Gisantu Shanti. Gisantu Kasanta. Gisanturu Shantu Shakasante. Gisantu Shnaku Shnaku Nakanandefo Santu Kasanti. Where do we hold this pain and trauma within inside of us? The pain bodies. And just hand this over. And hand it over to the fathers, hand it over to Mother Earth to transmute. This is about transmutation, transmuting through the emotional body systems and transmutation. Gisantu Shnaki. Desantu Nakananda Foshanti Akushanti no Kushnakata. Gusa Kwasantu Sanduka Santina Shafushno Kushnakanaka Santina Kati. Activating the key Nova codes. We're going to start the transmission, connecting to the sacred fathers and the holy women. And the white buffalo, white buffalo calf women tribes. This will be key code 2 and start activating the sacred medicines. And just tune into your body. Tune into the organs in your body. Tune into the physical body, where the energetic density, where the spirit is sick in the body, where attachment, cords, and holographic hooks. We're going to start activating diamond laser, pink flame of ascension, light technology, as we activate key code 2 through the Stargate system through our body. Just transmit and visualize solar pink diamond laser flames of ascension filling up your body, and just filling it up from the tailbone, from your feet, and just visualize yourself as a pink flame of unconditional love, Christ consciousness, unconditional love, pure love, intelligence, compassion, and just release this with compassion. Activating the sacred medicines, and the sacred medicines of the medicine peace pipe. Activating the sacred medicine of the medicine peace pipe, and activating this within the field. Activating the transmission codes of the brown bear spirit and the golden eagle, to purify and to cleanse the emotional body through diamond laser, pink flame technologies. Gesantino Shanti. Gasantuisha Nakatin, Gushantuisha Fuishna Kunakata. Lisuntuin Nakatina Fishnokusha Nakasanti. The forefathers are going to show you where your body, in the body where the spirit is sick. Gesantuishna Kushantu Santi. Where you hold pain bodies and traumas. Energetic hooks and cords and attachment within the body, the physical body. The skeleton structures, the blood, the bones, lymphatic systems, all of your organs, nervous systems, chakras, the etheric bodies, and we're going to be purifying the etheric template and just activating these key codes and key code 2 and just running this transmission, cleansing and purifying, and just visualize yourself as a pink diamond laser flame of ascension. Beautiful pearl plasma flame of ascension. And just see that everything is purifying, cleansing, and see all of your bodies coming into oneness, into a one unified, unconditional love heart field. Gesanti, Gishanta, Kasantina Koshanakati, Geso Koshantuina Kasantina Shanta, Gisanturishana Kushna Kasantuna Kasantana Kasanta, Gishanti, Oishanakyu Shanakata. And just visualize this transmission. We're going to have the Akashic record, councils of the Ascended Masters, and the galactic star beings, multi-dimensional us. You will see a beautiful crystalline plasma flying chamber of the Ascended Masters of the Akashic record board to assist us with releasing cellular trauma, pain bodies, attachment, unconscious programming, deep cellular memory, past, present, future, deep cellular memory, energies of vibration, frequencies, and thoughts, people, places, events, of soul contracts, trauma pain bodies, and trauma prison boards, which holds deep cellular trauma systems from previous lifetimes or this lifetime. And we're going to cleanse and to clear through a template wipe. The councils are going to come in and to connect into a heart. You will see them in a chamber, and this beautiful chamber of a flying platform disc. You'll see the chamber activated and be able to see the transmission through the diamond third eye. And if you look up, you'll be able to see all of these millions of council members. They're going to assist you transmission of what we're releasing today. You could have received it before coming into this space of what we're releasing and cleansing and clearing in the Akashic records. We're going to cleanse and to clear with the pink flame, diamond laser light, and to cleanse and to clear the body, the emotional body, mental bodies, and etheric bodies, and to unify them and to a universal center within inside, and to unify into the center 0 point. Gesantu shnakata, gesantu kasuntu kati, gesoya kanandra foshana katina kusuntu nakatina shanakati. Sayoko sana. Desantu shnakuishna kasantina shafuishna kwana kasanti. Gusantuishnakasantina Shaforshnakasanti. Gusantuinakati. They're going to connect and to show you cellular memory of past, present, future. Gisantina Santana Gusantuinakasanti. Gisantuishnakoshnakosantinakosannakushuntunakasanti. Previous lifetimes, and this is what we're going to cleanse and to clear within the body. This will be a transmutation through the pink flame of light and key code 2 of the Soulkeeper's Rite, and to purify the physical body. Just activating the sacred medicines. Activating the fathers. The sacred father's medicine is the eagle and a turkey. And activating and running these transmissions through the body. Gisantena kashanta, gisanto santina shafuishnakata, gisantuishna kuishna kuanakanandrifushan tunakiti, gisantida shantrushan tunakata, gisantoishanakata, gisantuishna kuishna kasantina santi, activating these transmissions. You're able to access your Akashic records within your Stargate. It will sound like an amplified theater system. You're able to access your deep cellular system's memory through your DNA gene code. We're going to pull this up and to start cleansing and clearing. The Akashic record, board councils of the Ascended Masters and Galactic Star Beings are going to place a holographic tablet in your hands. And this is going to be the clean slate of unconscious systems and trauma, pain bodies, and soul contracts. We're going to activate the pink flame and just to purify and to clean the slate and to wipe the templates across all time and space and all spaces and time, and that you have a clean slate, that you have a clean slate, and to be able to see this through, you can start over new. And to recreate new frequencies, new realities, new worlds in your life. Gesantuna, Gesantuishanti Ashanakati, Gesa Yokana Derefosantunoshanti, Gesantuishnakasantina Kasantina Kati. And just visualize the solar pink diamond laser technology, just cleansing and clearing the holographic tablet. And this is your template wipe, that your slate is clean. And just visualize the pink flame of the diamond light technology, just scanning through the body and activating the diamond flames of the pink flames of Ascension, of pure Christ consciousness, unconditional love, pure love, intelligence, and deep sacred compassion. And see, hear, and feel all cords and attachments falling off of you. If you feel like you have created holographic hooks, attachments, spirit attachments, creation, or holding on to people, places, things, and events, you can just run the pink flame back and forth and just visualize the cords falling off and just letting go. And just visualize purifying the cells. Visualize that you are a beautiful diamond. A diamond crystalline grid of light and pink flames of diamond light. Gisantur Shanakata. Vasayo Kasantino Shanti Ashanakata Kasantunakati. Desantuish Nakuik and Andrifanakati. Gisantuish Nakasantino Shakata. Gisantuish Nakasanti. We're just going to activate this flame system. The holy women of the White Buffalo Calf Women tribes And the White Buffalo Calf Woman are going to start their transmissions of activating the key codes, the pink flame of Ascension, and the key Nova codes of the diamond laser codes. This will be their sacred initiations. They're going to connect and to activate key code 2, the Soulkeeper Rite of Passageway. They're going to place a sacred medicine within our heart chakra to activate the Christed light of the Christos Sophia, passageways within the body and the current of the embodiment of the Christos Sophia, the essence of light. Gusantu Shanti, Gusantu Kata, Gusantu Shnakushna Kushanakati, Gusantina Shanakati. Their sacred medicine is lavender flowers. They're just going to connect to the crystalline grid in the higher heart chakra. And coming into our beautiful heart space and activating these frequencies and transmissions. Gesantino Shana, Gesantui Kanandrifashanti, Gesantuishnakunakati, Gesantunakanadrafoshunakushanakati, activating the keys of Nova, activating them through the heart chakra. They're going to place the white buffalo spirit totem in each one of our 7 primary chakras. Gesantina Shanakasanti, and the sacred medicine of the white buffalo. Gesantu Santino Shantina Koshanakata. Nesantu Nakatino Santu Nakatinu Shafushnakanti. Gisantu Shnakasantina Kanandrivanti. Activating the keys of Nova. And just visualize pink diamond light, laser flames throughout your whole body. Gesantu Shanakasantu Kasantino Shantina Kanandrivanti. Gesantu Shnakuna Kanandrivantino Shanti. Gesantu Shanakata. Gesantu Nakanandrivantino Shanokati. Gaia Nandrivancha Nokoshanti. Gesantu Shantino Shanakasanti. Opening up every passageway in all passageways of our heart for Christed source intelligence, pure love intelligence, and Christed light frequencies. You can release and you can surrender over, and just to release and open up your heart gate. Open up the gates to heaven and connect to the Mother Earth heaven gates. And just feel these frequencies running through the existence of your field, past, present, future, and that you are cleansing and clearing all multidimensionals, all distortions, disruption codes, corruption codes, all discord frequencies and density through all time and space and all spaces and time, all of yous, all of existence, all generations, in your ancestral line. And just purifying that grid and activate this key for your generations and to run the pink flame of ascension, of the diamond light back and forth of pure unconditional love and compassion, to return and to return inward, to return to source's light and source's codes, and just run this back and forth through all time and space and all spaces and time, and to purify with the pink flame of the diamond laser light and visualize millions and millions and millions and millions of existence and time, all generations, humanity, the universe, multiverse, parallel earth, parallel universe, and just run it back and forth. And just feel everything opening, your cells opening and breathing and coming fully online again. And feeling the soul body come online. And just feel that essence coming through. feel the diamonds activating the pink flame of ascension, and to feel the deep connection to the essence of your soul, and to bring this frequency fully online, and feel it running through all of your cells, your full body, all of your energy bodies. Gesanti shanakata, gushantu shanakati, koya kanandara fokasanta, gesantu nakati, gasantu ekati, dasantu kisantu shakoshna santuna kasantu shakata, ayo koya koya kananda kasanti, giso koya kata, asantu shna kushantina kati, gayo koya kati, gesantu shna kushna kasanti, gisanti, activating the Aurora Suns, Christos, Sophia, higher heart chakra, codes, and the holy women of the divine land of heaven on earth. And the white buffalo calf woman is going to activate the transmissions and to run these frequencies. Activate the higher heart chakra gate of the Aurora Suns. And the transmission of Christ's light throughout the universe. Gisantina kata. Gisantuaka santuaka nandaga santino shafushno kushanti. Aisa kuaka nandavantina kushno kunakati. The santuaka santunaka santina shanakata andavakwarakati. Activating these transmissions, and just feel these codes activating through your heart, and to feel the golden key codes of the pink rays, and just activating and running these frequencies. We're going to start calling back our soul fragment pieces across all time and space, and all spaces and time. All fractals of self, innocence and essence and energies, through us for humanity, for soul groups, oversoul groups, infinity being soul groups, and beyond, here and off planet. Gisun tuishnakasanti, Gisun tuishnakasanti nakati no shafushnakati. All of the sacred kingdoms of the mothers, the plant kingdom, the stone kingdoms, and the animal kingdoms, and the humanity kingdoms too. The Suntuishnakishan Tudu Shafuishnokushnakoshanakati, multiverse kingdoms, universal kingdoms, and planetary kingdoms. We're going to call back all essence and essence of the soul across time and space, and all spaces and time. Through the activation keys of key code 2 is the soul retrieval key for the souls of humanity, of humans, the animal kingdoms, plant kingdoms, and stone kingdoms, sacred lands that hold that energy. The key codes are activated through the vehicles of light, and the superquantum computer system through the diamond systems, which is the diamond ascension vehicles. These systems and these keys run through all time and space, through the wheel of time, ancestral wheel of time, and also the 4 cardinal directions and the 7 directions of the universe and beyond. Each key can be utilized as a soul retrieval, innocence, essence, fractals, and fragments. We're opening up this passageway for the Soulkeeper Rite of Passageway, and to send an activation of light of the pink flame of ascension. Blessings and honoring and sacred passageways of deep inner healing for our mothers, our fathers, our children, our grandmothers and grandfathers, great grandfathers, great grandmothers, and beyond. For all of the kingdoms of Mother Earth, all of the kingdoms of the planetary systems, and all the kingdoms of the universe, and all the kingdoms of the multiverse. We're sending these frequencies and transmitting them through all essence. And that's the dirt, the soil, the sacred plants, the trees, the flowers, the children are in the cycle, are in honoring of the first honors. Gishantira Shanako Santira Santi, Aso Kashantu Shaka Santine Shanakati, and the women will be the second honor, and then the men are the space holders. Gisantu Shafuishno Kushanaka Santi, activating the key code systems of the spirit warrior. And this will be the activation for key code 2. This is transmitted from the great grandfather and the grandfather nation. That's the soil, the corn, the plants, the stones, the sacred waters, the trees, the sun, the earth, the children, or the first honoring. Gushantre Santi Ashanako Shantinaka Santida Shanakati. Osantu Shanaka Santinakata Kushantre Santi. The second honoring is the women. So the first honoring is going to be this passageway. And Kiko 3 will be the honor of the holy women, which are all women. All women here are holy and sacred. All men are holy and sacred. Yes, everything is holy and sacred. Gushan Shanaka Santi. Gison Gushan Kata. Gushan Tia Shantia Shafush Nakonakati. Gison tu Kanandrevanti Nakada. Gishan Tia Shanakanakata. Gusun tu Kasanta. Dasantu Nakati. Gison tu Shanakush Naku Kasantuina. Disantuno Shanti. Desantu Nakanandra Foshantina Koshanakata. Gasantu Shantino Shafush Nakasanti. And just breathe in and breathe out and to connect into this vortex and to feel the amplifications of the Christed Sophia. Gisantu Shanakata. Desantu Kanandrefa Santuna Kashanti Ashanakata. Desantu Kosantunaki Yakashantunakanan Dervanti. Gesoko Santu Shnakushnakana Kasantinaka Santi. Opening up the gate systems to readjust timelines. Wishintuna kanandere foko santuna kusantina shantuna kushantina shafushna kushantina kanakati. Activating the keys of Nova and running these frequencies through the body, activating the holy keys of the white buffalo calf woman and the fathers and grandfathers nation. Wisantu shantuna kushnaka kasanti. Wisantu shnakushnaka santuna kasanti. Activating the keys of the spirit warrior. Asanti Ashanaka Santi. Osantu Akashantuishna Koshanaka Santi. Asantino Shantunaka Santa. Gasal Kosantunaka Santi. Gishantuishna Kosanakata. Gisantunakata. Desanto Asantudo Shafuishna Koshanaka Santi. Desantu Kasantu Shafuishna Kasanti. And there is no pathways of darkness. Gisantuishna Koshanaka Santi. Only experience. Desantuishna Koshanaka Fuishna Kosantina Shanokushanti. Osantuina Kananda Fo Santuka Santuna Kananda Fantina Satuka Shanaka Santi. Gesantuka Santuka Santushnaka Kashantaka Santina Shanakati. Desantuka Santina Kashanti. We have an ancestral Lakota spirit warrior is going to activate the keys of the eagle and to connect to the brow chakra to activate an eagle transmission. Santu Santuka Santi Kishanta. And to be able to fully connect and to anchor higher consciousness, higher self-consciousness, higher consciousness, Starkeeper consciousness. Santuishna Kusanti. De Santuka Santunaka Santuna Kananda de Focusantina Shanakuna Kananda de Facusanti, Akashanti, Shantusha Kakakana, Gesantinakananda Vilkuti, Gesantuka Santuka Santi, Asantu Shafuishnaka Santi, Gesantu Shafuinaku Shantunokushna Kunanda de Vakasantina Shafushaka Santinoku Santina Katina Kashantanakati, and just to run the flames of the pink flame of ascension. And just visualize yourself completely filled with the pink flames. That each one of your diamonds and crystals in your body is activated with the flame technology and diamond laser technology. And that we are able to transmit this frequency 24/7 and 360 days out of the year. That we will always transmit this flame of ascension to walk as the Christ the light of the Christus Sophia and the embodiment of Source God consciousness, and just to feel that frequency and creator consciousness, to create new and to open the heart and to unify to unify everyone as Santu Santu Shaka Santi, unifying the relatives, yeah. Geshantru Santudo Shafuishnaka Santi, Gesantueka Santina Shafuishnaka Santi. You can come back into your body. Those of you that feel as if you have to ground, you can ground the energy. We just bring the energy through and we float on our star discs. Gesantu Shanti. Gesantino Shanakata. Gusayo Koyana Derfushantina Kashanta. Gusayo Kushantino Shafuishna Kusantu Kusanti. And just activating the keys. Gusantu Shanakasanti. Connecting to these frequencies. Gusantu Shnakwasantina Sonokasanti. And just bringing these frequencies through. The mother of the stone people, the mother of the plants and flowers, and the mother of the sacred animals, and the mother of the souls of humanity. And just to unite these kingdoms as one, as we activate the key nova frequency codes. And just visualize activating key code 2, Soulkeeper's Rite, opening up to Stargate, and just visualize yourself teleporting and just teleporting to the higher timeline. Visualize yourself fully embodied with the diamond laser pink flame of ascension. And just feel that frequency. You can activate it and run it through. Gisantuina, Gisantuishnaki, Sukanandarakasanti, Ashanakati, Gishofuishnakasanti. This is your essence of light codes that transmits naturally through all species on this planet. The language of light sings sound, frequency, and color. It's frequency and energy, and it transmits through all species on the planet, in the universe, and multiverse. Lisantush nakana kusantu kasanti. So kushantu no kushnaka santida shafashanakata. Asantua kasantida shanakatina shanta. Gusantua santunoka santuno shanakati. You can access the sacred languages of the Lakota. Santuish nakasantido shafuishno kuno kasantino santino shafuishno kasanti. Nasantu sanakati. And that's from one of the fathers. Gusantuish no kusanti, and also one of the holy mothers. To Gusantuish no kusana kasantina kasanti. That language of light is a pure frequency. Whenever transmit is disrespectful to their nations and to their sacred clans. And just to be able just to open up and to see that we are going into a new frequency, a new earth. That we're going into a higher frequency, a new consciousness, and they know about it too. And we are the ones, we are the holy ones that walk. So it's really beautiful, and they're really excited about these transitions. Activating the key codes, you can activate it and just visualize visualize the pink diamond light laser flames technology activated, and you can just run it through and just anchor it into the earth. So as above, so below. You can activate it in the 4 directions. Those of you that love working in the 4 directions in ceremony, opening up the space and then closing, also closing the spaces too as well. And just activate key code 2 every day. You can use it for any healing modalities, light body activating, sacred sites, land property, trees. Most of the time I rehabilitate trees. I'm here in Utah for the trees, and also the fires. So I do know that we're about to go into that season, and that's the reason why we're here. So we're here to repair the crystalline structures and templates, and we're doing really well with the Andaras. Everything is transmitted through diamond photonic light through the Andara monatomic master crystal chambers of our galaxy spiral infinity grid that we have created together. And that's just the name for right now, and it changes because it's all frequency. We bring these transmissions through and we travel. We've been traveling the United States for almost 2 years. So we're just bringing the frequencies in and all of the crystalline vortexes through photonic light, the source codes, and the galaxy systems. Each Andara is an individual universe in itself and an individual galaxy vortex. And we are just so blessed. We're blessed that we can see what comes out of them, and beyond. So it's a magical experience, and just opening up that space. Diamond plasma light will pull everything up to the surface. Each one of these key codes and transmissions and sacred rites of passageways attunements was transmitted and activated through the physical body and through our physical body to transmit these frequencies to you. And that's what we do as a translator. Language of light translator, or just a translator. I call myself more of a source translator, prime creator translator, and the Christos Sophia translator now is going to be my new passageway, and that's my Christos consciousness path. So those are just different embodiments, the Christos Sophia frequencies, and also the Aurora Sun's consciousness. So everything is just transmitted through the highest frequency of higher light, transmitted through the vortex, activates into your field. I hope that you are able to see the beautiful diamonds like I do coming through my diamond third eye. I'm able to see millions and trillions and millions of diamonds coming through my third eyes. Third eyes, that's fine. Third eye on a regular basis. I can see it. It's my whole energy matrix now. It's the diamond matrix. When everything is, that's all that I see. I see in diamond photonic light plasma. When I walk outside, my whole field is diamond light plasma. The reality, the world. Um, so I hope that you guys are able to see this beautiful experience, the rainbow frequencies in the sky, the rainbow plasmas in the sky. It's absolutely beautiful. So just activate each key code every day, or when you feel divinely guided to. These transmissions are going to be diamond plasma, liquid light transmission. So it will pull everything up to the surface that is unconscious or in the body. Everything within the emotional body. So just allow for the releasing to come up and to energetically resolve everything in the physical body. And just see how you can just flow and transition and move the energies out. Usually we connect and go for long walks in the canyons, and we're able, just different parks and nature, to be able to integrate the light, especially if we're pulling up a lot of energy at once, and I usually do, because I hold a massive space, and I'm clearing for the collective grids and all kinds of really beautiful, different forms of consciousness that acting to through the physical body and the ascension view. So just kind of feel, how you feel like you're going to transmute the energy from a place of purity and from a place of just allowing it just to come up and to be able to receive. the transmission of transmutation. Gesantuition akasanti. Gesantuition akunakan underfusion to nakasanti nakati. Drink pure clean water. Pure clean water, high vibrational foods, exercise, move the body. Anything that you feel like you can do for toning and being able to kind of tune the system, tuning and toning, energy frequency tuning, and just allow for it to come into, yeah, into whichever way it's supposed to. I think I'm activated in too much light. This is going to be a purification, a cleanse, rewiring, and recoding. This is also a light body upgrade and activate through each key code. It activates the vehicle of light. Everything we do is teleportation at a light speed. That everything is a teleportation through a light speed, and we really do teleport through a light speed through anything that is unresolved in matrices and the collectives. Everything will be teleportation to a higher timeline, but that also means that there's no limitations on the other side. So those of you that like to hold on, I'll give you some advice. See how you can declutter the house and start there. Decluttering the house and see if that will open up new passageways for you. You can start there, and then it becomes like it's a lot easier for us to let go of everything. Mhm. Gushanti nakasanti. Gasantuish nakush nakasanti. Mhm. Yeah, gusantuish nakusanti nakasanti. I open up new groups. I will put all of our new groups. I think we created 4 new groups, but I'm gonna wait to see what else comes through from our higher councils, all the councils that we're working with, and then I will share them. I'll put them in the description of all of our Facebook groups where you guys can connect. You can connect, you can share and contribute to your light. All of our spaces are going to be a pure space of pure consciousness, Christ consciousness, unified heart consciousness, fifth dimension experience, and beyond. Okay. Yes. All of our spaces are sacred, honorable, and respectful spaces. So I hope everyone feels welcome into these beautiful spaces. Everything is for the higher light to be anchored. Also, for us to be able to connect our crystalline diamond plasma light grids, and to, yes, to connect with the beautiful Andaras and our crystals and family, to connect as galactic high councils, and also the ascended master councils, elementals, or whatever you feel like you resonate with. My spaces are fully open. My spaces hold no judgment and no separation. I'm going to say mine for right now, but it is we, but we're pretty much unified right now. Our spaces are a place of non judgment and unity consciousness and no separation. So, the only thing that we don't tolerate is anything that is judgment and separation. Everything always will be transitioned out. And I do say that. You can energetically resolve whatever is inside of you because it's all inner work, and then you can come back into our space later. That is something that we transmit through as gatekeepers and grid keepers here for the experience of the galactic Nova Terra. And there's a lot that is just not, we tune into frequency and transmission, and it has to do with frequency, not really what is spoken. Because we were able to master frequency, and we tune into it, and if we feel like it's a discord frequency, most likely we will just transition out frequencies that we feel are not the highest for our community. Yes, intuition, yes. Geshanti nakatakati. I'm also in the transition of the full Lyran embodiment too as well. So it's going to be a beautiful experience. We're excited about connecting, reconnecting, creating crystal grids, beautiful Endara grids with all of our family. So I will put up all of our groups. We have more coming. We're going to make Instagram, and then we're looking into other networks too. So every obviously, we're going pretty worldwide, public groups in order to unify, and that's going to be one of our key codes. We haven't been able to bring through yet. Yeah, Gushinti no Shinti. That's unifying all communities as one. So my space is fully open to the all. Anything that has judgment and separation does not come. It will not be tolerated in our groups. We do have to say that a few times, most likely. So this is about us connecting to the universe, synchronicities, blissful states of consciousness, heaven on earth experiences, wild and bizarre pictures, fifth dimensional pictures, 7D and beyond, awesome filming. We share all kinds of awesome films that we catch outside. So Jamie has I think she has some really cool stuff that she's transmitting. She's transmitting diamonds that are materializing out there. So we really do have some awesome experiences connecting together. So lots of pictures. That's how we're able to connect. Rainbow portals, rainbow phoenixes, in the sky. You can share your light, contribute your light through building crystal grids and Dara grids, light codes. We do lots of automatic light language of light writing. We teach that too. Always bring a sketchbook and colored pens into our space because we definitely bring that through. Anything you want to share, you can share. You can share into the groups. All of your contributions of light. Most of the new ones are public too. Shanti. Anything that you feel like you want to share that is going to be a place of anchoring your higher light consciousness. Shanti, Shanakati. And just bring it through. Listen to Shanakata. Gisanti. And we're activating these transmissions. Oh, I have some cards here too. And I didn't do that either. I have to do that. Thank you. The inner alchemy. And this is the first card of the ocean. The ocean dreams a mystic oracle. Gishanti. It's really beautiful. Activating the inner alchemy. The unveiling, yes, and we're all about to go through another unveiling with all the solar storms from another star system. The unveiling, and we have all the beautiful whales. And tomorrow we're working with Aboriginals in Australia and group, and we're going to be activating a beautiful whale ceremony. A beautiful whale ceremony. Whew, I can't talk anymore. That's all the that's the plasma mandars. This one is just beautiful. The ancient elders are the whales. I don't know if you guys seen them floating in the sky. I've seen them in the sky and white buffaloes and phoenixes and unicorns. I see whales in the sky. The ancient elders. So they're just beautiful, beautiful hunchback whales. I have a very clear aquiferian extension that's a killer whale. Lunar waters. Activating the lunar waters. That's going to be another group that we're about to create too. That one's going to be beautiful. That's the Crisis Sophia. Crystalline water pools. We'll see how it comes through. It'll be created soon. Yes, and just share Share so people can remember, and so they can remember the magic. I mean, it's just so beautiful. There's so many beautiful activations coming through. Storm, yes. Storm and solar storm. There's lots of solar storms. Yeah. I did solar charging this morning, so my head is hurting today. Just a little bit. Or upgrading, that's fine. This is a beautiful deck, and I'll have to just make sure that we put this on the descriptions. Okay. It's really funny because when I'm talking, I'm talking to all of my councils, and they're my calendar. I don't know if you guys, they've been my calendar for years. All of my councils, because I can hear them very clearly on the left side of my brain. So they were my calendar for almost 10 years. And I would say, just remember this appointment calendar. All right. For the second bundle, you can connect to what resonates with you. But I love gold, and it's been about gold and silver. Seeing goes in gold for the golden age, gold and diamond age, and everything is diamonds in the house. Gold and diamonds. Okay, so I would probably place a few diamonds in here, or Indara diamonds, which will align to. This is white rose. Now we do know, well, in the fifth dimension they stay forever, and they do. The fifth dimension, they don't age. It's really funny. They don't, not age. They don't dry up. They don't dry. They stay forever. It's actually really beautiful. White roses for the white buffalo calf woman. Yes. We have 222 as crystalline plasma codes. I'll tell you what I did see. 11. I'll write it. 1144. I kept seeing 1144 today. I kept working with those frequencies. Um, Connecting to key code 2 is the Soulkeeper's Rite. So you want to connect to keeping the soul passageway of the second bundle. Connecting to the soul essence within inside of you, or the soul essence of everything that is connected. So creator, and create your own sacred medicine, and to create your own bundle. So I created white roses, and lavender. Flowers and white roses, and that's it. Most of the time, we use all different types of herbs, but this is what was called to. What you want to do is you can make a large one like this, or even larger, and you want to preserve and to activate with sun photonic light alchemy, which could be in the sun. You can charge it in the sun. Most likely, we charge in the sun. We'll place diamond Indaras inside, and that's going to be the diamond transmission. We will place it in the sacred space and altar in the direction that the white buffalo calf woman will be presented. That's the direction of the north, and that was in our ceremonial course that we just started. And the white buffalo calf woman came through in the north direction. We activated key codes, and this is how it transmits later on. So it will be placed in the north direction. If you want to, you can connect it to each direction. So north, west, east, and south, and that's fine. Whatever resonates with you, you can create and you can build the golden diamond white buffalo calf woman altar, and just place it and connect to it and charge them. Cleanse, clear all energies always. Raise the vibrational frequency through your codes and your light codes, your language of light through your hands. Transmit through your hands and connect it to your heart. Activate through the hands and heart. Cleanse and clear the energies. You can place them outside with Mother Earth. You can charge them in the sun. I would keep it like this so you can make something really, really massive and big that you can always have, maybe for about a few months if you want to do this every day. Or when you feel like you're opening sacred inner ceremony or rites of passageway with white buffalo calf woman, or just with your higher you, which is you, your ascended self. All you need for the second bundle is going to be a bowl of water. I already put the lavender into it. I will create just ceremonial blessing, use sage or different residents of whatever comes through. So that could be cedar bark, but I don't feel like that's what I'll be working with. Some of us love Palo Santos, but sage. So I feel like I will just cleanse and clear it with sage, and open up the passageway for the solar initiation and the lunar initiation of cleansing and clearing and wiping my slates every day. Cleansing and clearing and just kind of wiping my templates every morning and night before I go to bed, like a clean slate, to create new and to create new passageways every day or nanosecond. It all depends on what you're doing. What are you working with? So the sacred passageway is going to be the deep connection. I would definitely charge it in the sun and sleep with it. And I sleep with everything, and I sleep with all of my herbs, and I do. I sleep with all oak branches and hawthorn and anything that is needs to go into the bed. Sacred rocks and plants. I sleep with them. I sleep with them in the bed. There's a reason for it. It crystalline charges. How long it stays there, it will be a crystalline diamond energy matrix creation. It's really beautiful. So I have a deep connection, and then I'm able to travel. I can teleport in my dream state through sacred trees and teleport through the oak tree, the hawthorn tree, or the aspen in my dream state. So I do know that. I do know those techniques. I remember how all of that works, and that's just natural ancient keys. That's like natural activating your keys within inside of you. So everything transmitted is activated through key code systems and activated within your physical system, your physical body. You're the one that activates your key codes in your DNA. You activate the key codes and the doormatted systems within inside of you, and you come fully online. So it really is just you. I'm just a source transmitter. And this is the completion. So you just charge them, activate key code 2 for this sacred bundle. This is your soul passageway and your right to passageway morning. So solar initiation night. And it does become they do eventually float to the bottom, so you don't need that much actually. But you can create water mandalas and put crystals in, or indaras. Water flower mandalas. That's my new fascination and obsession. Water mandalas. Now, if you want to, you can warm water up and pour it in. White is for purity, white buffalo calf woman. White is for purity. Organic bamboo towels, and it has to be organic when they come in. They do have to go through a passageway of cleansing and clearing. The energy has to be cleared before we use them. So it's initiation, through a steamer. That's fine. But we do have a steamer. All of them were sitting in a steamer, and we created high alchemy planetary herbal magic for purification. During a really big alignment not too long ago, we make batches of different planetary high alchemy ceremonial herb mixes. Yes. It's definitely Pluto transformation. I'm sure everyone felt the Pluto system, so that was awesome. So you can connect to your inner alchemist. And we still have some of the batches left. We put them on our altar. And that's all sacred. We have to clear energy on anything and everything that comes into the house. So you just wait, and eventually they'll be ready for their passageway. And it's a pure passageway. So you just place it in the water. You can place it next to your bed. When you wake up, you will anoint your hands and feet. And it was something that was activated through Soul Family, just doing one course with a beautiful sister. And I was like, oh, I remember this. I'm sure it came through somewhere with all of the galactics that I work with in the ancient memories inside of me. But she activated that passageway. And I said, yes, I remember this. So we activate each other, and we do. We activate, and everything is a sharing community. So it's really interesting. Um, interesting when you realize that you're shifting out of the fourth dimension and going into a unity consciousness. um, Community crystalline diamond matrix, you have to remember that everything is activated and remembered from within, and that's why we have our soul agreements to each other. Soul agreement, soul contracts, and we do actually share everything here in the space. It's really beautiful remembering Lemuria and the New Atlantis and the Golden Age. The Golden Age is that we activate each other and that it's a unity consciousness grid. So you just place it in, very simple. And it really doesn't get too dirty unless you're doing something outside or walking in the dirt. And you can switch out the towels, get a batch of them, and you anoint your hands and your feet in the morning. And it's a clean slate. So you wipe your templates and wipe your feet. And it's a sacred passageway anointing to your new world, new timeline, new reality. Just kind of clearing the energy fields too. Yes. Remembering the sacred passageways of the Golden Age, remembering sacred honoring, deep sacred respect, and pure love for your sacred body, your passageways, and all of your stargates within your body. So your hands and your feet. And it is for you to remember the pure love for your sacred temple and your Ascension temple. The pure love within. Geshanti Shanakata. Gesantru Shanakati. Gesanti. Yes. And it's an activation and anointing for honoring your temple. That's really beautiful. So this is the second bundle. Okay. So those of us that are high alchemist, light body activators, mentors, uh, those that mentor, those that are Christ consciousness, quantum energetic healers, Christ consciousness, high alchemists, healers and shamans and mentors. These bundles I would use for ones that hold distortions. If someone, when in the future they come into my space, I would use the sacred medicines and the seven bundles on ones that have walked a pathway of contracts and contracts that are dark contracts in the matrix. Many of us have these contracts. So ones that hold deep cellular trauma, interior and exterior, ones that hold deep pain bodies of sexual misery programming, ones that hold very dark, deep pain bodies from contracts that they came in to clear. Um, I would I would definitely open up a huge, massive Stargate of 7 directions of these passageways for them to remember, and to remember their inner higher light, and to remember that they are pure love consciousness. To remember that you can let go of that matrix now. Talks from the matrix, and you can remember the higher light, the Christed light. You can remember the Christos Sophia pathways, source, whatever resonates with them. I really feel like when that passageway comes, I will have many people come into my spaces that I will be creating in the future with the temples we will be creating. I create them here now, so I'm teaching you. I will have physical temples in the future, and I will have many passageways, and I definitely will be working with ones that I feel as if are have walked into the darkest contracts here on the planet. And I do know this in order for me to remember my honoring passageways of why I came here and why did I awaken. There's millions of contracts why, but it's one of them is for them to remember their higher light and their Christ light and the honoring of their sacred temple, and to remember the pure love within inside of them and the pure love of God consciousness, frequencies, pure love, and just to remember that they're love. So I definitely would keep that in mind. To those of you that are aligned through the universe, synchronized here, that hold these spaces already. And if you hold these temples already, how can you bring this through in a way of purity? And to remember that we're here to assist them to the golden diamond age. We're here to assist them to the new Lemuria, new Atlantis. We're here to assist them with remembering their higher light and their higher consciousness only. And that's it. There's nothing else. There really is not. So these are our virtual temples for right now, and we'll have our physical temples in the future. I do know one hold the darkest contracts I will be working with, coming into a matrix and hold really dark programming in the body of trauma and sexual misery programming. So I do know this already. I see my contracts in the future. I will be able to assist them and to be able to walk them through each gate center. And it's already done, and I've already done it. So it's beautiful the way that it is, but I do want to assist him in circles and ceremonies and to remember these passageways. Geshanti Sanakata. So that's beautiful. Gesantuish nakush nakush naki. Gesantu nakanandrifushantina kishanti. These temples, I do know my first temple will be a Nefertiti and Akhenaten temple. So I do know at least the first temple will bring into the physical very soon. And it will be the temples of Akhenaten and Nefertiti will be one of the first passageways. So it'd be really beautiful. Geshanti Shanakata. Um, yeah, so I hope everybody, it's really easy. The only thing is that it is living in the modern day society is actually remembering. Do we slow down and to be present to anoint our hands and feet? Most of us do not. So you're going to have to slow down, yes, and go slow down and to be present to actually remember this. Yes, it makes me laugh because I'm like, I will just put it next to the bed at this point. Because um, we get up and we're just used to that modern, especially here in the United States, it's like that's gone. So it's like, imagine if you're here in the United States and you're actually doing this every day. Do you have an idea what templates you're going to be setting? And there are ones that are doing it here in the United States, in North America. There are ones, trust me. I mean, they're here. So the templates are here, but imagine if there's more of us, thousands of us, millions of us, that's going to definitely shift a conscious shift in the collectives. So as I call it the fast-paced life. Yes. Yes, auntie. We have beautiful Claire, and I do see your son running up to me. So that is so funny. I see our beautiful baby, yeah, running up to me. I was like, "Oh my god." It's not through the ethers. He's like running, he's like teleporting to me. He's so cute. Probably just flying around in our crystal grids. Today, the first passageway, the second passageway, you can light your candle. Start cleansing, clearing, releasing, or just, connecting inwards of what you're releasing through the fire, transmitting through the fire, or just to honor the self, honor, just to bring honor to the passageways of these sacred rites that we're doing together. Yes. So you can activate this for tonight. Gushanti. We have a beautiful ceremony tomorrow, so I'm very excited. It won't be live, but I'm really excited for our week 6. I'm super excited for week 6 tomorrow. For everyone that is going to be with us in that space, it's really going to be beautiful. Working with the Australian tribes, and it's the inner self. So there's a lot shifting and coming up. Lots of energy moving already. Shifting and moving energy. Transmutation, we transmutate with the pink flame. So just working with the flames, yeah. I'm super excited for it. It's just beautiful. Each teleportation through the passageway is transformational. It's beyond what you can even imagine. Activating rites of passageway, but also activating stargates, teleporting through stargates. Once you start Stargate teleportation, that's it. There's no going back. So each one will be a higher timeline. Um, so we're here in Bryce Canyon, between Zion and Bryce Canyon. It's absolutely beautiful. We create through our hearts. We create it. All we do is just materialize through the heart centers. We materialize through the full body system, and everything was created overnight. So it's really beautiful. I'm so honored to be here, and just to work with the sacred canyons, to just be here and wake up every day. I wake up really early just to be able to see the sunrise over these beautiful pink canyons and pink rocks. I can see all the rock people, and it's just the most beautiful experience. Each Stargate is transformational, and it did take me a few years to get here, but it's okay. You have to vibrate higher to be able to really to materialize fast. So it's beautiful and perfect the way that it is. It's just transformational. It's beyond what you can imagine. Just so beautiful and grateful to be here. Yeah. Taos, New Mexico is really beautiful too. And then we have a few ideas where we're going to next, but we'll be traveling the world very soon. So I'm actually very excited. And I'm excited to do this journey with all of you and my family. So I'm actually super excited. And very excited to be able um, to do this journey with everyone. Yes, it's just beautiful. So it's just like, when I'm telling you, when you're on your highest path, when you know that you're on your highest path and your soul purpose, and you connect to your higher self and you move out of resistance, of attachment and change, you'll just fly and just keep flying. The belief systems from the old energies, old systems, which held a purpose for me to break through matrices, and to bust through matrices. Anything and everything that I took on and the collectives held a purpose. So there was a lot of self talk and self judgment for many, many years. If I'm going to share that, I would never, for whatever was programmed into me, which were just beliefs and old beliefs of people, places, and in the Akash. So other people's beliefs go into the consciousness and into the consciousness of the physical body in the morphogenetic field. Okay, so that's how I look at it. For a while, we have to kind of review, and we review and have identities, aspects, and names, and essences, and energy there. And now we don't. So it doesn't matter who, what, where, or what was said. Um, in this in time, because it doesn't matter, but it will matter to different parts of your body. So it holds a purpose to honor those places and spaces for many years of the names and identities, and kind of looking at everything, or however you need to release the energy coming out of your body. That's going to be that's going to be important. Each contract was designed for me to bust through matrices for my soul groups and collective groups that are here on the planet, and to be able to elevate. And there's all different types. So self judgment and always holding that frequency, that I would never be able to be able to access what we have available right now. Um, being able to shift for where we are doing the soul purpose, and to be able to create my desires and to actually make them the passions, the desires, the soul purpose, the soul focus, and to be able to materialize it into the holograms, and being able to materialize it as fast as possible. To be honest with you, I didn't really know the pathways that were coming in. But I really only thought I was going to be a bartender or waitress because of that, what was told to me. And it really was the inner self telling me, right? The ego, and I'm just going to say the inner systems of whatever was programmed into the consciousness fields. Also, because of education, too. Also, education. um, Education, not, I guess, not having certain academics or education too as well, and that's also, I feel like that's a lot for a lot of people too. Okay, not completing high school, whatever it was, right? But it doesn't really matter. So I won't even speak those into creation. But let's just say education, right? And that's fine the way it is. So what I feel is if all of those contracts hold a purpose, so hopefully this will be able to assist others in order to see how can we just kind of remove the attachments, the identities and aspects of self, of that inner self judgment, or what, who, what, where, or why. I mean, I can tell you, I definitely have more frequency transmissions from watching entertainment. So different televisions and television shows and stuff like that, movies, that was created here, and it does because it goes right into the vortex of the third eye. That doesn't matter either, but I was able to break through those matrices too as well. So there's like, it kind of just like it's there. It's ancestral. It could be different blueprint structures and hard drive systems. Um, Kind of seeing it from a higher view existence, that there was a reason and a purpose. Now that I look at it, is like cool. So where's the next one and the next one and the next one, and how many can I break through right now? In every nanosecond for the collectives, in order for us all to rise together as one. And that's the reason why a lot of us do it. And we do it unconsciously for a long time, and now we do it consciously in this now. So the not enough and the self inner judgment that I can't do anything or whatever it is that keeps coming up. See how you can cleanse and clear the lower chakras, because those transmissions are not true, and it's time for us to rise together. So if I see it, I know I'm clearing for the collectives. I have lots of people in my space, lots of soul family in the space. I have students that I sit here and I literally bulldoze through matrices so they can rise. and it's really true because I have to clear all of their collective energy because they're in, everyone's in our energetic container systems, and they are. So eventually I said, "Oh, okay. Well, this is cool. This is for us to rise together in unity, but from a place of unity consciousness and from a place of pure love." And pure love existence, meaning that this is a place and space where we exist from a place of non judgment and separation. And I do have to, I'm going to go into this just for a minute. Seeing how you can break through the barriers, how can you get out of the stuck energies, seeing everything exterior. Okay. So only exterior, see how you can go inside and see how you can clear and you can break through matrices as matrix busters. How many can you do? How, can you even see the ones that you do every day? Can you see millions or trillions of matrices that you move through every day? So just kind of see if that can open up your heart space and to see it. Can you see it yet? Can you not see it yet? You will be able to. And to be able to see how you can teleport at light speed. We move really fast here, and we move so fast. And it really looks like we are just wrapping up like millions and millions of contracts, and everything is just like like wrapping up really fast at a light speed, and everything opens and opens and opens and opens and opens more new. What is new? um Being able to see what can we bring forth that is new, that is a pure frequency of love. Geshanti, Geshanti. Yes. um the cosmic voice and the cosmic truth is going to be the boxes. I will tell you this thing here, from the vortex from the tailbone all the way to my throat, it never stops now, and everybody knows that because it's a light transmission. It's very true. In my master classes, they know it's like 5, 6 hours later, and that's okay because it is what needs to come through. But it's taken me so long to even understand quantum existence and quantum intelligence and speaking in quantum that you could go for like 10 hours as a speaker. Um, it's all light. So breaking through those boxes, okay? Breaking through all those inner boxes, especially in these communities. So you have a lot of boxes to break, or are we going to stay in the fixed belief systems? Are we actually going to sit and stay here? Are we going to sit back and to observe it? And yes, we do see it, but we stay in the boxes because this is what they tell us to do, right? Or whatever it is. Or be able to see all those boxes here. And there's a lot of movement here, especially if you're going to step up as a gatekeeper and gradekeeper, and that we don't hold boxes, and that we have to speak our true and authentic self and stand in many different spaces of integrity to make sure we're in 100% integrity. It's very true. Also making sure that we're also creating new and not staying in those old boxes and systems. So there's ones of us that will shift through these boxes and for everyone to rise and to be able to rise too. Yes. Geshantushnakisanti. Gesanakata. Well, it holds any of those constructs is actually where sometimes the collective groups need to stay in those constructs in order for them to be able to look within. And everything that looks within is a light frequency of photonic light. They activate new light and they'll shift in consciousness, expand in consciousness. You'll be able to feel everything stretch. Your body will start to stretch and to shift too, and will feel really big and large. Speaking the cosmic voice is speaking from a place of pure love and a pure love frequency. So we're mastering this with all the ascended masters, all the galactic masters, is just making sure that we speak from a place of no boxes. No boxes, no old energy systems. Nothing old. When you are a creator and you're also here observing, you can sit here and feel all the frequencies of the box systems. So I can sit here and talk all day long, but guess what? There's still a part of me. So there's like the 3-year-old and the 7-year-old, that I'll go right back into so I can love this part of me, because that's the one that still has that control domination, those constructs, that still sits here and feels, well, we're probably going to have to do it this way because I'm an empath and I can feel everybody's frequencies. I can feel all the density coming up, or I can feel all their projections coming into my field. Well, I'm the higher self saying, I don't care. And that's it. So who cares? And so what? And we say this a lot, but I have to address this part of me and saying it's going to be okay. You're not going to get in trouble and you're not going to be put in timeout or be punished. Okay, so it's okay. So those are the different parts and spaces. The ones that hold the veils of illusion of what the new Earth consciousness is going to be the opposite of anything you ever knew. And the galactic, I'm here for the galactic. I'm here for the galactic Novatera consciousness. Yes, and the solar deities, solar deity God realm consciousness too, which is the solar deity's golden earth. And I'm here for a totally different system as well, which means I have to break through. I got to break through all of those systems very fast because that is a higher light system. And that's completely also another amazing templates and structures that we've been bringing in for a long time. So just remember that as well. There's parts of you that won't be okay, especially when you can feel all their transmissions coming into the field, and you can. Those of you that hold the transmission still of the frequency of fear, and we're supposed to transmute the energies from a place of love. So just see if that comes up in your body too. Holding the place of pure Christ consciousness, crystalline consciousness, and to be able to rise together. But we can rise as a phoenix, but we don't have to rise as a phoenix anymore. Okay. And this, the most beautiful transmission from White Buffalo Calf Women is going to be the transmission of 0 point. 0 point existence, meaning that we exist with no thoughts in the head. Gaysan tuition akasanti. Gaysan tuition akasanti. So 0 point, right? I will say probably about 5, 6 years ago, I was purified with masters, all different types of masters that nobody could see. All different types of masters. So ancestral, if you want to say native masters, monks, Dalai Lamas, all of the golden masters that nobody could see, and that was 5 years ago. And um, they gave me the book, the Tao Te Ching, and that recoded my brain centers, which is the neural pathways. Now, what they taught me was 0 point, that the mind has to be still, and that these thoughts in your head of others and the way that you see, hear, and feel your perception through your third eye, the thoughts here, the negative thought forms that you project into people's fields, okay? On the everyday, or you're cussing in your head. You're literally cussing people, places, things, and events out in your head, okay? That is impurities, and to them, those are fractal systems, and to them, that means that you're soul sick up here, okay? So some of the masters were able to purify me very fast and to teach me that the mind has to be still and a 0 point, and that your transmissions of these thoughts are impure. It's not just interior, but it's exterior. Okay. Thoughts create realities. Thoughts are creation. And they actually amplify into the field and go into the energies of the morphogenetic fields of people, places, and things to events. And that's how you actually hold cords. So that was my next level of mastery. White Buffalo Calf Woman really truly means to purify the negative thought forms, and that we exist in a place here, and we do in the crystalline consciousness, we do exist in a place here of 0 point. 0 point meaning no thoughts. There's no judgment here. We have no thoughts of judgment and no thoughts of separation whatsoever. It just, that consciousness field does not exist here. So eventually, after 5 years ago, I realized they were talking about consciousness, higher states consciousness, elevation of consciousness. So eventually I elevated. I said that's like the crystalline photonic light consciousness. That is like an elevation of consciousness. It's like the higher consciousness everybody's talking about. Is that it's a 0 point system, meaning that we exist in a blissful state of consciousness, like the Buddha. Um, the embodiment of Buddha. Okay? So these frequencies don't come through our transmission of our body, and that we hold a frequency of light. So just see if you can see into that transmission. Um, it's really important. Eventually, during your ascension initiations, you'll come right back around to it a few times because you have to master it, and you're going to have to master the 0 point and stillness of mind. And what you feel like is true will never be true ever, because there's no true here in this point. There's no truth. There's nothing. And it is very true. It's not, I guess, well, it could be the nothingness, right? But there's, when I listen to and observe frequencies, there's all different elevations of awakening, and that holds a purpose where you're at. But when you hold anger through the transmissions of what you are transmitting through, okay, your higher self is going to have you in a hilarious mastery for many years until you actually figure it out what is going on. And that is like, and it will be for a while. We all have to go through it. So there's, you want to just kind of pay attention to the transmissions that are transmitting from the morphogenetic field of physical body too. Um, the existence is the crystalline consciousness, so you can call it the nothingness. And in the Crisis Sophia, when you connect to the Crisis Sophia, and the Sophia is the formless and the nothingness, and it really does exist in those systems, and those are 0 points. Stillness of the mind is 0 point. Is your heart fully open? So connecting with your heart fully open. It's the heart open that you flow through the heart, the crystalline crystals and the music and sound through your heart. There is nothing else here. Um, and that's what White Buffalo Calf Woman has been teaching for aeons. And it's just not the Lakota, it's been teaching for aeons. This essences of this consciousness, which is crystalline consciousness, crystal consciousness, is whatever you want to feel it. It's a higher state of consciousness. And this actually is where all the species here on this beautiful planet are shifting to and moving to. So you should be able to feel these systems kind of floating up and out of the existence through the crown, all of the density floating up and out, all of these softwares and programs and hard drives are actually being removed. So a lot of people should be able to feel the 0 point, no thoughts through the head. If you feel like you have nothing but thoughts and anxiety coming up through the head, you're going through a purification right now, because that is going to be transmuted out of the body very naturally through Mother Earth, and also the solar storms and the sun, the solar, the universe, universal energies, cosmic consciousness energies, and Mother Earth, Gaia. And also beyond that, but it is Mother Earth that is going to purify and is purifying everyone really fast. So it's kind of funny, some of the stories, but it's fine. There's physical body ascension, and then there's the ascension out of the body. So it's funny. If you pay, just kind of listen to the stories and just kind of take them in. Gishon tuish nakasanti. Gishon yakata. Mishon tu nakati. Yeah. Gishon tuish nakush nakasanti nakasanti. Just kind of listening to the frequencies of the stories. It's Gaia that is purifying everyone really fast, so you should be able to tune into 0 point. The White Buffalo Calf Woman is a purification of the mind. Purification of the mind and thoughts. Okay? There's a reason. Because we're elevating in consciousness, we're going back to the original angelic human blueprints. We're going to the new systems too, not the original either. Okay. So there's a reason why this purification is happening. And this is the reason why all of us are being asked to do this, to anchor in the higher light template. And it really is going to be for heart to heart telepathy. It has to do with frequency transmissions. We call it telepathy, but it's a heart to heart connection through frequency and energy exchange. Again, and that has to be pure. Okay. You cannot sit here and access the frequency exchange and also through telepathy with judgment, separation, and unconscious mentalities, okay, or having that exchange and sending out dense frequencies through this system, or cussing people out. Yes, in the head too, in the physical body. So yeah, this that will be able to exist in those spaces. Okay, thing is for the elevation of the consciousness of all species on this planet. So it's like there's a rehabilitation system for that. That's why everyone is in a rehabilitation system. So if you're laughing, you're like, you'll realize you're in a rehabilitation system. In order for you to be able to get all of that, those programs and softwares and hard drives out of your system, out of the physical body, not just out of the mind, but it's a purification of the mind. So it really is for us to expand, to be able to communicate through light and sound again. Light and sound is where it's full telepathy, and it is. And we already do this here. So we're already here doing it. That's why I said that we're here for the templates of Galactic Nova Terra and the solar deities, golden earth systems. We already exist where we can telepathically communicate. Just say telepathically. Telepathically communicate through frequency sound at a light speed, and to be able to translate aeons just by sitting soul to soul with our family, and we are. So it's really beautiful exchange. Once the universal mind comes fully online, it's first in the heart, so it's sound, music, sound and music frequency through the heart exchange, and then it is the universal mind, and I call that the Syrian exchange. So we're already here and there, anchoring it in. But there has to be a purification through all of the networks, neural pathways, but we call them the crystalline plasma chamber systems that I truly feel are still online, but the cathedral crystalline structures in the brain, nervous system, and skeleton. So I hope everyone has a beautiful day. Drink pure clean water, high vibrational foods, and we will be back on Monday. Monday, Daisy, my beautiful Daisy. I have a new partner that's coming in for Starseed Evolution United, and that's our beautiful Daisy. Will be one of our Divine Sacred Union partners, and is going to assist through transmission and anchoring higher light, contributions of light, and sharing. And she will be with us through many transmissions. So she'll be here on Monday, and then we're going to create together. So it'll be lots of fun. Lots of us are all here collaborating. So it's our collaboration. And we have Morgan, and then we also have our beautiful ladies, Venus and Amanda, for the dragon warrior goddess. And that's going to be our Galactic Jedi Priestess Circle. Initiation, transmissions, and just sharing. So they're going to come on and share what they're contributing, what their light contributions are, and then that one will be for anybody who comes into our space and who feels like that they want to share. So that's open too, and we'll keep that open for, I think, for the next few months. I just don't put any expectations on anything. So I do know this month our beautiful ladies will be there. So it's like, yes, exactly. We have Daisy and Morgan, and Morgan will be at the end of the month. So it will be the last day of every month that we will be transmitting our Akasha Record Library, Golden Temple transmissions, however they come through with your live sessions. And that one's definitely for a few years because I've been able to see that those templates on a timeline. So I hope everybody enjoys what we're bringing through. Yes, and I know he was on here. And then our beautiful Daisy will be on for Monday for Key Code 3. And I do believe we'll just be collaborating as we flow through light just to bring in transmissions through for the collectives. All right, I hope everyone has a beautiful day. Yes, Santi.